Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a kind of a tested Tuesday, but it's not Tuesday. So it's just a review on a holiday palette. I didn't want to wait till Tuesday because I wanted to get it out since holiday is here, or the holiday season is here. So today we're going to be testing the Smashbox Drawn In, Draw Out Shadow Contour Blush Palette. If you want to see how this product works, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna test out the Sky. This retails for $42. It says it is a $232 value. It looks like it is on sale for $31.50 on Smashbox's website, but on Smashbox's website it says sold out. I got mine at Ulta. It does come with 15 eyeshadows, 2 blushes, and then bronze, contour, and highlight section. When you open it up, it does come with some stickers, which are really cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're really cute. They do have like the to and from on the lips for, you know, Christmas time. It's holiday season. And then it does come in this cute packaging. Ooh, that's cool. I don't know what they're called, but I love these things. You know, what is it called? Let me know down below because I don't remember, but I love this. Oh, it's so cute. So when you open up the palette, it comes with a huge mirror. Like, I mean huge. And then, like I said before, it comes with 2 blushes, a bronze, contour, highlight, and then 15 eyeshadows. So let's just go ahead and jump into playing with it. Alright, so to start this off, I am going to do my face first. So I'm going to use the, what kind of highlight is this? Oh, that sucks. So the highlight shade is just a matte shade, so it would be something good for under your eyes or to clean up your contour. So the highlight shade is nice, but it's almost too dark for me. I mean, I could get by with it, but it's almost too dark. So if you're lighter than me or darker than me, you definitely are not going to be able to use that highlight. At least you won't be able to use it for highlighting. You could still use it as eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and contour my face with that contour shade, which is just the top shade, and it's really pigmented, looks like. Okay. So far, so good. I don't normally nose contour, but for the sake of this video, I will. This is a really nice contour shade because it's just like a nice gray toned shadow. It's not too gray in my opinion. I personally like more gray toned shadows for contouring just because a shadow is gray. So then I'm going to go ahead and go in with the bronze shade. The only thing I'm finding trouble with is it's so thin. Like, it's hard to get my brush in there because all of my brushes are big for bronzing. Ooh. There is a lot of kick up on it. I'm actually kind of shocked. Like, in the pan, it almost looked too orange for me just because I am so fair, but I actually kind of like it. It looks really nice on the skin. So then I'm going to use the highlight shade just to kind of carve this out a little bit better. Clean it up. So those shades feel really nice. I need to grab highlighter. Move it back. So then for highlighter, I'm just going to go in with Ofra's Rodeo Drive. So then they have 2 blushes, which are both matte looking. So there's like a more pinky tone and then a more peachy orange tone. So I think I'm going to use the more pink mauve tone just because of the colors that are in here. I feel like it would suit it better. Okay, so I like that. It seems like a good blush. It's something that you can build up because I'm sure if you went like with a thicker, more dense brush. Nope. Okay, it's definitely the kind that you have to build up because I just used a more dense brush and it still doesn't show very much. So I personally like that. I don't know if you are somebody that likes blush. and you actually want it to show up more, you might not want it. With any product, I feel like it's better when you build it up anyways, so I think this is a really nice blush. It did blend out really nicely, so that's a bonus. Let's dive into the eyeshadows. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these on my arms so that you can see. I'm only gonna swatch a couple, just like the main ones that are like drawing my eye. So these are what the eyeshadows look like. They are very buttery. That top one, whew, so buttery. Or the second to top, I'm sorry. But as you can see, the mattes look pretty intense. They look pretty opaque. And the shimmery ones are really nice. I don't really want to go for a basic look, but I also kind of don't want to go for green because I've done green only a couple of videos ago, but I love green. I mean, so I don't know, is there shade names? There are. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the shade Vanilla, which is just the very first shade. And I'm going to use that just to kind of set all over my eyelid. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Wheat, which is crazy, crazy buttery. Like, I mean, when I felt it on my finger, it's so buttery, it's awesome. So they are pretty powdery when you go to get the product, which isn't a problem for me as long as it blends. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Almond, which is this shade. It's just kind of basically the next step up. And I'm going to use my same brush. Oh my gosh, that color is amazing. So I'm going to keep this warm tone, which I know a lot of people do warm tones, so you probably don't want to see it, but I really want to try these, and that gold is like screaming at me because it was so creamy. But I'm going to do this, I'm going to split this into two reviews. So I'm going to do this time with warm shades, and then I'm going to do the next video next week with the cool shades, because the purple and the silver look really, really pretty, but I already started with warm tone, not thinking about it, so now I have to finish in warm tone. So I'm going to pick up the shade Rustic, which is a rustic red, and I'm just going to put that a little bit lower. Oh, I grabbed too much. And I'm going to start it down here and just bring it up. So I'm going to buff it out. Alright, so now we're going to build up the color with this. And I'm just going to keep it all focused out on the outer V and then kind of bring it a little bit in on my actual lid. We're going to leave it at that, and then I'm going to go in with the shade, what is this? Sunrise, which is a like really, really almost like true to gold. Alright, I'm just going to use my MAC 242 brush to put it on, and I'm not going to spray it yet. Okay. 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 How? What? This is without being sprayed. Like, this is nice. Okay. Okay. Next die. Next die. Okay, so this is without spraying it, but I personally just like spraying my eyeshadow regardless. But without spraying it, this is amazing. Like, I mean, this is pretty freaking awesome. But I am going to spray it. So I'm going to spray it with my Cover FX Illuminating Spray. I'm going to go back into the Almond shade, which was the second transition shade. And I'm just going to buff that on my lower lash line. Okay, and then I'm going to take Rustic and I'm going to put that along my waterline. I'm going to go ahead and use the shade Champagne, which is just this light shimmer shade. And I'm going to use that, whoo, that's a lot, to the inner corner and then on my brow bone. It's not really doing anything. I'm going to try to spray my brush and see if that helps. Because it looks like it's a little too deep for my skin, which is weird because it's a champagne, but... That champagne is just a little too dark for my skin, so I'm going to actually go in with Max Nylon because I need a highlight, and that was just not doing it because it's too close to my skin. I am going to go back in the shade and use that Rustic shade, and I'm actually going to use that as eyeliner because I don't really want to wear eyeliner. I feel like this looks pretty without it, but it does need something just like right along the lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara and lips off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the final look. My overall thoughts on this palette is I actually think it's a really good palette. Like I said, I'm going to do a second part of this and actually do a tutorial with the cool tone because these colors are so pretty. So I'm definitely going to do another palette or another tutorial with those shades. But the shades I used today were really nice. I did notice they're very blendable. They do have kick up, but like I said, to me that doesn't matter as long as they're blendable, and they do seem extremely blendable. The blushes for me are good because like I said, they are something that you would have to build up, and that is something I like. If I'm going to wear a blush, I want it to be subtle. So and then the contour I think is actually a really good gray toned contour, and the bronzer is actually pretty decent. I thought, like I said, the palette looks like it's going to be too orange, but it doesn't really look too orange on my skin. And then, like I told you before, with the highlighting shade, it is slightly too dark for me, but I still could get away with it. So I overall think this palette is a good palette. For $42, I definitely think it's worth it, since I know some palettes that are just eyeshadow go for $54. So, and obviously there's ones that are higher, but you know, I'm just saying, you know, around this same price range of this company. So I do think it's a really good palette. I would definitely suggest getting it if you want something that's like all in one. But that's all I have for this video. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one.